The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for children's TV enthusiasts, adult virgins, and estranged mothers. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting night terrors, third-degree burns, or demonic possessions that may transpire as a result of listening to this sewage sprinkler. May God have mercy on your soul. Enjoy!
Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Put on my tube and pretend that I don't have a willy.
Oh, that's what drag queens do.
Yeah.
Put on my tube and pretend I don't have a willy.
Wiggle about and say, no, I don't have a willy. Shh.
Nobody knows I don't have a willy.
Oh no, my willy's poking out.
How's
God, that made me feel ill.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
How's this? Does this need to be higher up, or do you think or shall we just trust it?
I think it's fine.
Let's just trust that the microphone's gonna
And if it doesn't,
gonna work today. Yeah.
we just won't post.
I mean, the lenses are under so much strain because we look like sexy French prostitutes, or we look like an old Windows screensaver. You know,
Yes.
the ones that came with Windows and you
Yeah.
could pick houndstooth.
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not a dog. She's a houndstooth.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Hi.
Hiya.
Welcome.
Hi,
Hello.
friends.
Guten Abend. Whatever it is in French, I don't know.
Welcome
I didn't
on.
take it.
Bienvenue. Welcome.
Oh, that's only because you've watched Cabaret.
I was in Cabaret.
Come see how Marilyn is gay. Mine hair. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Hello, hi, how are you? Honestly, I want to know.
This houndstooth of the Baskervilles to my right over here is, of course, none other than the sensational Marilyn saying hello, sweetie.
Thank you. And this gorgeous, I don't know, dumpster fire at a hairdresser's is the stunning, the gorgeous Nana Elizabeth Art Hall.
Thank you. Do you
Not
know
her
that
middle name.
it literally isn't. Do you know that this is like one of the first wigs that I ever bought?
I can see that.
It shows.
You don't say!
She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot of styles, but
She's cool.
Where she's ultimately found her comfort is just being backcombed from the underneath, which is
Yeah.
my favourite sexual position.
She's very like...
Backcombed from behind until there's lots of height and blood.
And she's very... I'm pretending I didn't hear that.
Yeah. It's gonna walk on by. All right, Gabrielle.
Scoop my doodle right over there.
Scoop my doodle.
She's very like a fashion poodle.
Yeah, it's giving me like season 4
Yes, Sharon
season 4
Needles.
Sharon Needles on the dog
Yes!
the dog runway.
Yeah.
I did actually
But not racist.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not but not violent
Yeah.
racist, exactly. But I did actually make this top.
Good for you.
I made this little
You did, didn't
this
you?
little avant-garde bikini weird shaped thing, and I
love
obviously made this little hat to match as well. I was gonna wear the full houndstooth fantasy, but I was like, it's made of wool. And it gets hot in here.
And I don't care about my job.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
gone for a
I've gone
delightful
for-
like. Does it zip all the way up to the front, but you can't because of your tits?
It does zip all the way up. But why would I?
What exactly?
Because I have the most talent, and as we know as scientists, talent is stored in the breasts. Yes, this is a gorgeous houndstooth number that I actually got children to make.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm just looking at your tits now, and speaking of science, it's like Madame Curie breast cancer.
Skip my doodle!
She's gonna curry the breast. Okay, that was a bit of a stretch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Woo! We'll file that one under drag names that should never be used. Have you heard any good drag names recently that should never be used?
There's a girl on Twitter who I follow solely because she does post really funny shit, to be fair, but
Yeah.
I followed her solely because her name is Val Qaeda.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Fuck with me, fellas! Oh!
There's a Canadian drag queen that I follow that I discovered because I literally went looking to find if there was a drag queen called Stacey's Mom.
Wonderful.
Like the song.
Good for you.
And she
Good
was
for
the
you.
she was the first one that I found. I was like, follow.
Yeah.
And I told you the other day, didn't I? I found out that Eve 6000 from Canada's Drag Race is literally named after that fucking glue that you used
I
to
clocked
stick.
that.
I'm
not watching.
I didn't realise.
The only drag race I'm watching at the minute is UK versus the World. I don't care for the others.
Oh my god.
Especially when they took it off Netflix, I was like, oh, thank you for giving me an excuse. Just an excuse to tap out.
Yeah.
It's basically, they looked me directly in the eye and went, you can go home.
Yeah, exactly.
And I went, all right.
Like, you're free to
Yeah.
leave this panic room.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry. I mean,
too much.
The thing is about them taking it off Netflix. You're like, well, what am I going to do now? Get like some puffer's Dropbox from Manchester each week who's going to think that he's doing the Lord's work? You're not. You're enabling all of us. Yeah. You could have set us free.
Yeah. You have the power to end this.
Exactly. Yeah. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be bothering. And to be honest, I'm not bothering. It's Nick that's loading up his laptop. I'm just going along for the ride.
I mean, it is easy to find, but also, like, that would be breaking the law.
Someone else is breaking the law. We're just Millicent bystanders, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's like I don't know what is it? An accessory to murder? I think we're an accessory to murder.
Like a clutch bag to deceit.
Yeah. Like we're not the brick, but we are the pair of nylons the brick was put inside before it was swung.
I'm the hastily scribbled note that's tied to the brick and thrown through my window.
And speaking of bricks and tights, great segue, Marilyn, that you didn't intend for. It is, of course, about to be the end of LGBTQ History Month.
Of course, yes. Happy us.
So happy because, you know, we get a fucking month, just like most marginalised community. Here you go, have a fucking month.
Yeah, now back in the bin.
Yeah, now...
back in the...
Now back we go to everything being white cis het pride. Woo! But yeah, we get a month.
A whole one though.
Yeah, I don't need this coffee, do I? I'm already like, whoa, she's So because it is LGBTQIA, you know, because it's National Alphabet Mafia Month.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the easiest way to make sure that I'm being inclusive.
Just before we go on to the main body of the text, something that I think is particularly homophobic is the fact that I forgot my makeup today.
This fucking piece of shit. I swear to God.
That happened.
When you turned up, you put all your bags down at the door. I said hello, come in. Willkommen. Tip the driver of the limo. And then you just looked down and went, wait.
Oh no.
And your face went blank, and then you started to laugh, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. No. And lo and behold, it was, I don't have any makeup.
Any
brushes.
Whatsoever.
Any makeup, any brushes.
No makeup, no brushes. I have my lashes and my lipstick because they're like floating around in the bottom of my bag because I usually take those out when I'm like at a club night or an event because they're in the bag.
Or an orgy.
In case I need to do touch-ups. But like...
On your butthole?
Yes, exactly. But no actual makeup of substance. So I'm wearing entirely your face.
Yeah. It ain't even right. Bad. I mean, the other thing is as well is you were like, what's different?
Something's different.
What's different? Do you want to explain to the class?
I think
so that whether you are a visualizer or you're listening at home.
I think the eye is a little more cautious than it usually is because I usually slant upwards, but I'm using glue today instead of spirit gum, so I didn't want to interact with this upper space too much. So I think that's possibly a little bit of it.
Because spirit gum dries hard, whereas glue does dry, but it's still glue.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. You can turn it back into a paste very quickly if you're not careful, and you don't want to be moving it around too much.
Yeah.
That's a little drag tip for free. However, tip the dolls.
And then also I'm just using forgiving shades on my skin, because usually I shade in like white and then just inappropriate.
Absolutely. It's like racially insensitive, and then I think that your highlight is called Arctic Frost.
Yes. Yeah, just basically Tipex. I usually so this is actually like a flesh colour. I quite like it. I don't hate it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I can't tell that much of a difference.
Okay.
But I do like this.
Yeah, she's warmer.
I think more.
She's a little more friendly.
I think I like it more.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. Do this on your own.
But equally, I don't want you to ever use my makeup at the same time as me ever again, because that was literally like, you know when they do the markdowns at the supermarket and everyone's like gathering around, digging around through all this shit? Yeah, it kind of felt, it gave me that energy.
Yeah. I was like, hi, thank you for letting me in your home. I've brought stress. Do you want some stress? I'm just going to put my fingers in all your stuff.
Yeah, it's like I've led enough drag me up like workshops that I know that I don't want one in my house. No, kidding.
Absolutely not.
Please book me
Please book
again
us
to do
there.
your makeup
Yeah,
workshops.
'cause that was fun.
Like you trust this.
If I can work with the pestle and mortar that you gave me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is actually mud and feces.
You had to blend it up and make it fresh.
Yeah,
like you had to put the cat shit into the dehydrator, into the air fryer.
As you can see, I have no flesh. Yeah.
Welcome to my lack of flesh podcast.
Men love pterodactyls.
Give me your wallet.
Yeah, so that's been the story of me overcoming homophobia today.
Well done. Your own self-inflicted homophobia.
You shut your white
like
mouth.
you grabbed your own ankles and called yourself a fag.
I
like
looked
through your knees into the mirror.
I looked over my shoulder and went, I'm somebody's son. And then in the distance you hear my dad's voice going, no, you're not. Yeah.
You don't go, ew. You suck. You boo. Keep your clothes on. Never be naked. Anyway, happy Alphabet Month, everybody. That was such a detour. Wow.
Oh, good for us. Yeah.
That was me in the back of the Uber, like trying to get to the venue going, why are we going down this street, sir? Why are we in Snenton, sir?
Why have you turned the lights off?
Exactly. Oh, then I look up at the ID that's hanging from the rearview mirror and realise it's just a Ludo card that says reverse 4. I'm like, what?
Oh, no.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, no.
Anyway, happy
That taxi driver pressed charges.
Yeah, exactly. It turned out I owed him money and not just the fare. So what are we doing today to commemorate, commiserate, celebrate, masturbate? What are we doing today, Marilyn?
We are doing a gorgeous quiz. I wonder why my Face ID doesn't recognise my face. Anyway.
Isn't that so strange?
Isn't it so
it
weird?
can't seem to pick up who
Bizarre,
it is. Like,
bizarre. I would have thought because I'm just wearing a tinted moisturiser that it would have just been fine. So we are doing...
Maybe it would be like that bit in The Dark Knight Rises, like when the Joker takes off that face mask and then Two-Face realises that it's actually the Joker, even though it's like glaringly obvious. It's you!
Wait, you're not a real nurse!
So stupid.
So,
okay.
what are we doing?
So, what we are doing is we're going to answer a question which has just been on everyone's lips for years at this point.
Yeah,
Because
why?
Do you have to?
Can you not?
We're finally going to, quash those rumours, settle those scores, because the jury's been out on this for
some time.
for some millennia, since God were a lad.
Since the earth was but a sketch.
Exactly, in what we now call Nottingham.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a quiz.
A quizzage.
And the quiz is called, Are you gay?
Are you gay?
Are you gay?
Are you gay?
I always like to ask a gentleman when I meet him if he's gay. No, it is literally, and we think that it's for, teens, tweens and in-betweens that might be questioning themselves.
It's on quotev.com.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And it was created by a person called Jinx, so we assume it was Jinx Monsoon.
I'm pretty sure.
Jinx Monsoon must have done it. Oh my God.
And that whore is an authority on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? I think I'm going to have to get my thumb out.
Oh my God, you
and thumb it in.
dirty bastard.
Well, do you know what's really dirty? Is I've still got orange nail polish on from the last Glad Rags, and that was I just haven't bothered to take it off.
Oh yeah, you're nasty.
Yeah, really. Yeah. It just looks like I'm a really heavy smoker, but I balance it on top of my thumb as I smoke.
Yeah.
Like, again, I just want to look really French.
Whereas I have a full French manicure. Acrylics. Yeah.
Oh my God. What's wrong with us?
Almost everything.
I mean, that's kind of, those weird gloves that Lady Gaga kept wearing that was kind of like, aren't your wrists cold? Anyway.
What temperature are you?
Temperature boiling. So the quiz...
Is that Jenna?
It is Jenna. You should keep your stomach at temperature boiling. And
it will have grout.
I'm not saying that it's my moon time that I'm approaching my queerhood, but I saw that Julian's Sodometer's post for Valentine's Day was just an image of the back from but taken from behind of him and Jenna just holding hands and walking, and I did get a bit emotional about it.
I miss them.
I miss her
The
so
internet's
much.
parents.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love them.
And then I genuinely had that moment of, I hope she's okay.
I hope she's.
I hope she's
I'll
okay.
rewatch some of her stuff.
every
now and again.
I let the adverts play.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm like, give her my money.
She deserves that.
Yeah, she deserves my money and my time. And yeah, I get why she's not doing it, and I hope she's doing great.
Yeah. But also, if she ever does want to make a comeback,
then there's room between us two.
Then maybe I'll paint a bullseye between my shoulder blades. You can come on my back as much as
Can
you
you
like.
imagine Jenna Marbles on this show?
Oh my god.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Unbridled crying, screaming.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And that's just from me.
Yeah.
before we've even started filming. Crying, shaking, puking.
Anyway.
Oh,
we are 15 minutes in.
Yeah, we are. Sorry.
And have not started this.
And my muffin top is all that, whole grain, low fat. I know you want a piece of that, but I just came to dance.
This doesn't look gluten-free.
No, not at all.
Oh, no.
It will give you celiac disease.
So we will be taking a quiz.
Right, so we're taking a quiz called Are You Gay? And the description is a parenthesis, hopefully helpful quiz for anyone questioning their place in the LGBTQ plus community. If you have any questions or concerns or just need someone to talk to, my messages and comments are always open.
Adorable.
Maybe we should message them at the end.
Just by the way, we did a thing.
We did this on our podcast and these were our results.
Hope this is okay. We already posted it.
Yeah. And I do love the fact that it's been interspersed with little memes. So this first one's taken from an anime, and the little caption says, "People stare at me like they've never seen a walking goddess." Big Marilyn Sane energy.
100%. Yeah. If sex was sponsored by fire.
Yeah. Absolutely. If syphilis was sponsored by gout. Okay, so we're going to go through the questions and we can maybe elaborate a little bit on them as we go along. So, question number 1, Marilyn, take it away.
Were you interested in any gay relationships you saw on TV as a kid?
Okay.
There weren't any. Step number 1.
Yeah.
I grew up in the 90s.
I think I would have been had I had more options. I suppose.
I think the first one I saw was that one on Hollyoaks.
And
I was already
what
a gay teenager.
What do you mean when Luke got raped?
No.
That wasn't a gay relationship, Marilyn.
No, I mean, what was his name? Probably Craig. I don't know.
John Paul?
Yeah, that one.
Right. So John Paul's coming out story.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the first
EastEnders. I think they were called Tony and Martin or something.
There was someone Shameless.
I do remember being quite interested in that.
Yeah. That's but I was still a teenager.
No, I think I was a kid when I saw that. I mean, of course, then I saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which just blew my vagina in two.
100%. Made you gay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I was really into Willow being a les on Buffy, but by that point I was like...
I was, but at the same time I was like, Tara's such a fucking wet napkin.
Oh, I know, she was. But also, she grows on you.
Yeah, she's lovely.
But then she dies, so it's okay.
So
I mean... The frustrating thing is, I was.
You're going to say yes?
I was, but I'm aware that there weren't that many.
I'm going to say yes because, Footballers' Wives, they had a gay storyline, and I tugged it. I pulled it off.
Oh, also, the book club. There was a gay affair in that, and yes, I was very interested in that as well.
The book club?
Yeah, it was a comedy on Channel 4. It's got Michelle Gomez, who plays Sue White, in it. And yeah, it's about an American woman who she wants to meet some new people and she's living in Edinburgh, so she starts a book club. 3 of the main characters are all footballers' wives, which is what just reminded me. And one of the guys who you would traditionally call a chav, he has an affair with Michelle Gomez's husband.
I feel like that was a lot of the things. It was always people you wouldn't expect to be gay.
Yeah.
Because that makes it easier to put on television.
Yeah, also I suppose they were kind of sending it up, look, it's a football guy having a homosexual affair or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, but watch the book club, it's actually lit. There's 2 seasons of it.
Watch Footballers' Wives, it's garbage.
That is shit, isn't it?
It's great, you love it. It's terrible. Oh.
Hate crime is later.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. What kind of characters do you find yourself most drawn to as a fan? And there are options.
Ooh.
Those that I'm not attracted to but relate to. Ones of the same gender as me. Ones of the opposite gender from me. Those of 2 or more genders. I'm probably going to say those of 2 or more genders.
Are you?
Yeah.
2 or more genders. Give me examples. I want more.
Well, you know, like when you're watching like a show in general, like I suppose a lot of the time my favourite characters tend to be like the women, but then equally my like characters that I'm drawn to can also just be like pieces of shit and like mess garbage people.
Oh, so you mean I thought you meant the singular character had 2 or more genders.
Oh,
I was like, that's fun.
Like so the
like Pokemon cards, you just whip a new one out. That's cool.
Oh, maybe I've got it wrong then.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being too interpretive.
Also, I'm like, how do I answer this? Because like right now, I'm a woman, but in a bit, I might not be anymore.
I wouldn't say that's right.
I'm going to answer those of 2 or more genders.
I'm saying opposite gender than me. Because I was a little boy, and I used to be like, I am Buffy, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am Storm. Like it was always those were it for me.
I mean, I suppose like my obsessions with like She-Ra and Catwoman.
That's it.
An Evil
Lynn.
My
iconography that I'm drawn through is all female.
Like I mean, and obviously at some point I discovered
But also, I'm not trying to sway you. I want us to get different things. What if you're not gay?
Oh my god!
I'm cured.
The village will be pleased. I'm going to say those.
Finally, they can stop burning things on my front doorstep.
I'm going to say those are 2 or more genders, but I don't know if that means that I'm like talking. I'm like I only relate to gender fluid people.
Yeah. Oh God.
I love gender fluid. Tits or face.
Drinking it by the pint. Yeah. So, have you ever gotten butterflies from a person of the same gender as you? Yes, no, I've gotten butterflies from more than one gender. I've never gotten butterflies from anyone.
Oh, honey, I've gotten butterflies from like more than one gender.
Yeah, me too.
Of course I have. Because, like, some people that you meet are just, like, so incredibly exciting. They're just like, oh my god, what is this? Do I want to fuck you?
Yeah, and the answer is...
You're great.
And the answer is yes.
Yeah, of course it is. Like, Krabs has given me butterflies before, and I'm just like, you're so fucking funny and cool. Like, I could literally, like, if I could rise to the occasion and you would let me anywhere near your sacred temple.
Yeah, also, like... Yeah.
I might possibly, like, cry in between your thighs from my penis, and then you would tell me to get out.
Yeah, you're punching.
That's fighting above my weight class.
maybe a little more realistic, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say I've gotten butterflies from more than one gender in that instance.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's butterflies in your stomach and then butterflies in your butt.
I give you butterflies and I'm from every gender.
That's nausea. That's a different thing.
That's diarrhea.
Yeah.
That's where's the Imodium?
I don't know, because like,
Go with your gut.
Yeah, more than one.
There's enough of it to go with.
Hey, I'm wearing a corset and this is my natural body shape.
Oh, I'm wearing 2 pairs of Spanx and...
Spares of Spanx.
Oh my god, is that what I said? I'm wearing 2 pairs of Spanx and my elastic line is infected. Okay, are you passionate about gay rights? Well, yes, I can automatically say I am.
No, I don't think gay people deserve rights. Look what we do with them.
Yeah. You take fucking liberties.
Yeah. Give them an inch to take a mile, honestly.
Oh, an inch isn't enough for me. I want more.
Give them an inch, they'll take 8.
Well, the options are yes, because all people deserve basic human rights. Yeah, yes, but I don't think I'm part of the community. Like, you deserve rights. I'm like, fuck you, get out.
We know. Fuck off.
We don't want your support.
Back to the shadows with you hurt.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, well, maybe it's because you wear that Blue Lives Matter t-shirt, and they were like, partial credit, you can go home. But yeah, the 3 things are like, yeah, because all people do, yeah, but I don't think I'm part of the community, and no, I don't think gay people deserve
Can you
rights.
imagine looking at these statements and just being like, I don't think all people deserve human rights? Well, people are wild. People actually look at those statements and go like, no, I don't think gay people deserve rights when there's all people deserve human rights.
Also, no discredit to the author, but I feel like the middle question is a little bit weak sauce.
But some people might...
Because they're like, yes, but I don't think I'm part of the community. Like, why is that in there when you're taking the quiz? Like, are you gay?
I mean, it could be a little revealing.
You do think that you might be. Yeah. Is it like trying to catch
like
you
an
out?
undercover question.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Like,
Maybe.
I'm answering no. I don't.
I'm saying yes, everyone deserves human rights.
Yes, absolutely.
Because humans are humans.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just being like, no? Like, people are fucking wilding out.
I fucking wipe my ass with the Geneva Convention, do you know what I mean? Give a shit. Can I just... That was a fucking joke. If the robots...
Man at our hole, hate crimes.
If the robots are listening, then I don't want, like, fucking MI5 turning up at my house. Although we've crashed out of the EU, so we wipe our ass on the Geneva Convention now anyway, don't we? Anyway. Next question.
Step number fun. Do you ever find yourself staring at an attractive person? What kind of fucking...
What are the options?
The options are, yes, with people of the opposite gender. No, I don't. Yes, with people of the same gender. Or yes, with people of more than one gender.
So again...
I stare at everyone.
I'm quite the stare bearer if I'm like gopping out.
Yeah.
If I'm gooning and baiting.
So, an attractive person of any gender. I'm obsessed with people.
Actually, to be honest, I don't stare at people, but I am a people watcher. I think I should like rephrase that. I'm always like looking around. And not even like I'm sniffing. I'm just interested to see like what my surroundings are.
Go through your bins.
I think it also harks back to my like, days as a queer person, just being like, where is the danger?
100.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm sort of always at Amber Alert. Yeah.
Which is another good drag name.
It is another good drag name.
So, see, I'm always the person, whenever there's any... I'm always like, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, he's gorgeous. Like, I stare at attractiveness, regardless.
Who was I talking about the other day?
The
Charisma Carpenter.
Yeah.
When I just had to send a fucking
woman.
message. I just had to send a message to you and just go, she's so fucking beautiful.
So fucking beautiful.
She's so stunning.
Every now and again, I'm like, Henry Cavill could snap my neck between his thighs.
I mean, Niall
In front of my mum.
DeMarco, again, as we were discussing earlier, and I was like, Niall DeMarco has the kind of physical beauty that makes me feel mentally ill.
Some people are just so
like
attractive.
I just need to sit down or like go and lie in the dark or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Some people are just so attractive that I would crawl through broken glass to hear them fart down a walkie-talkie. And that's okay.
Yeah, I would camp out in a festival portaloo on the off chance I might look up and see their butthole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'd say both.
Yeah.
People are more than one.
But it's weird as well because also, like, what is attractive? Because I look at people who are just like interesting that people might not
true. Are we talking about like
might not consider to be like conventionally attractive to them, but I'm like, they look fucking cool. And like, do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say more than one. This is gonna say I'm bi, isn't it? Or pan.
Me too. Like full pan.
Yeah. I'm panning for gold.
I'm pan fried.
You are.
This wig is pan fried.
Absolutely.
Oh, do you know what Frank's came up with?
What?
Dead pansexual. Isn't it great? Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
Dead pansexual. That's
pansexual. Great, right?
Right, what's next? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
Have you ever loved and lost your granddad? Let's not get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Although the other day I did send you all of those S Club 7 songs where I just changed one word to granddad.
Yeah.
What was it? I've never had a dream come true.
Granddad.
Never had my granddad come.
Yeah.
No, it was still the day that I found you. Even though I pretend that I've moved on, you'll always be my granddad. Oh, what a big build-up to such a little overture. It's so bad.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay, back to the quiz. Back to the squiz. Do you or have in you the past? Having you the past?
Do you or have... I think they flipped.
It's a typo, isn't it? Do you or have you in the past tended to have lots of friend crushes on same gender... That song from the 90s. I'm blacking out. Friend crushes on same gender celebrities or friends. Well, I'm not having friend crushes on celebrities because I don't fucking know them. They're not my friends.
I'm sat right here.
no matter how many letters I send them in my menstrual blood, and then it doesn't mean that I'm getting replied saying, "Hey, want to come round for dinner?" Anyway. Oh, did you make this? We could have gone out.
Friend crushes. Where do you stand on friend crushes? I feel like
define friend crush?
I feel like every girlfriend I had before I came out was a friend crush.
Right. But what do you mean? What do you mean by a friend?
We still
crush?
did stuff.
Like you just
I'm like, you're great.
You're wild
really
around
hot.
them. You're awesome. Like you're sexy. You're fly. You're on it. You're hot. You're everything I'm not. You're pretty. You're cool. You dominate this school. Mm-hmm. Who am I? Just guess. Guys want to touch my chest?
Yeah.
Sorry, I blacked out.
I'm pretty. I'm cute. I'm popular to boot.
I'm bitching.
Great hair. The boys want to stare. You hate me because I'm beautiful, but I don't like you either.
We're cheerleaders.
We're cheerleaders.
Yeah. We're cross-dressers. We are cross-dressers.
So anyway, back to the question.
I mean...
Let me finish. So, if you mean by friend crushes, like... Because I'm always very much like, I'm friends with people and I will flood them with compliments.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm friends with people and I'm like, you're great. I'm obsessed with you. I'm thinking of being you for Halloween.
Yeah, when you really bust that out.
Hey, you're too self-deprecating to notice. You're just caught in your web of lies.
I'm very good at snatching an insult from the jaws of a compliment, I must say.
Like yesterday when you showed me that dress and I was like, wow, I thought that was going to be terrible. It's a compliment.
Yeah, sure. You're also very good at backdoor bragging.
Yeah.
I find it difficult to watch X Factor because I have perfect pitch.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm not backdoor bragging. I'm great.
I'm battering ram.
I'm smashing down your backdoor bragging.
I can't talk today. No.
Tea-tum, tea-tiddle, tea-tum, tea-tea.
Scoop my noodle.
Scoop my doodle.
Oh, we just spat a bit there. It's alright, it's on a podcast. I mean, yeah, I guess... yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fuck it up.
Opposite or same? Or both?
I mean, I just said yes because this has taken a while. Okay, question number 7. Are you attracted to non-binary people? Your options are, I don't know. No. Yes, as I don't really see gender as that important in a partner. It may depend on the person in question and how they present. Or if they are similar to the same gender as me, then maybe. I mean, I guess my question in a certain degree could be I don't know. Because if I don't know that they identify as non-binary and I'm just going, that's a person that's fit.
Yeah.
Then I guess in a way it is kind of like, I don't know. But that is a cop-out answer.
But then you're answering number 3.
I find...
I don't really see gender as important in a partner.
Equally true.
But also I feel like I've pigeonholed myself into being a gay man. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm more happy these days to describe myself as like queer because I feel like gay is, sure, I'll tick it on a census form, but I feel that queer kind of works more with myself in terms of my sexuality and my gender.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I identify as a gay man because I'm not swinging for women. Do you know what I mean? Not in a fist kind of sense either.
Yeah, sure.
But like, yeah. But is that just a story I've told myself? Who knows? But
exactly.
But then everything's a story we tell ourselves.
Yes, exactly.
So...
I mean, I guess my answer is probably going to be that yes, I don't really see gender as that important as a partner. Yeah. If you'd asked me 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh no, like I am a gay man and it has to be men. Whereas now I'm just like, do you know what men have been up to?
Oh, for the last millennia, have you seen that? No.
Partial credit.
Yeah, the worst part of being gay is being attracted to men.
Oh God,
of all things, men? Are you kidding me? Okay. Do you have a lot of LGBTQ plus friends? No.
Are you gay?
Are you gay? If I didn't, I wouldn't speak to anyone.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be like Anne Frank hiding from the Nazis.
Yeah. I don't have straight friends, as a rule. Wouldn't have one in my house. They're wilder.
Yeah. Nah. In my scenario, the straights are the Nazis.
Yeah.
I'm hiding behind a bookshelf, and that bookshelf covered in gay literature. I will just point out, because we're both going to say yes real quick, that the meme they've chosen at the top is a screenshot from Tumblr, the hotbed of queerness. How come reading tea leaves is seen as a sophisticated witchy thing, but if I slam dunk an open can of Chef Boyardee ravioli onto the pavement in the gas station parking lot to see what kind of soda the old ones think I should buy, foodstuff divination suddenly isn't cool anymore. The fuck?
I mean...
According to this can of alphabetti spaghetti, you are a cunt.
Witchcraft.
And just like, I don't know, you can prove that. It's like, no, it says here, C-U-N-T.
There's a little arrow.
Yeah. It's like, there shouldn't be one in there. I think it's a broken K. Question number 9, Marilyn.
Are you repulsed/nauseated by physical expressions of affection, such as kissing, arms around the shoulder, adult fun time, etc.?
I mean,
That reminds me...
depends how drunk the other person is.
I don't know if it was you, but that last bit reminds me of someone looked at my outfit once and went, "You look like a rentable fun boy."
No one's ever called me rentable.
People buy me by the pound.
Wait, did I say it to you?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
No, I think... Might have been Frank's.
Oh, yeah. He's good like that.
I know. Rentable fun boy.
Rentable fun boy.
Absolutely.
Hey there, Mr. Funbags. So only if it's with the same gender as me, only if it's with the opposite gender, yes, no, but it's because of trauma or mental health reasons. I mean, work, yeah, that's legitimate.
Yeah.
Or just no. I mean, no, I'm not repulsed or nauseated by physical expressions.
It annoys me when you're holding hands and I'm trying to get by you.
Yeah, sure.
But that's not the physical... That's just inconsiderate.
That's just gay impatience.
Yeah.
Like queer rage.
Womanizer,
Womanizer,
yeah.
get the fuck out of my way, Jessica. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, no. But
this is a Wendy's.
I do appreciate the fact that they've kind of like left it open-ended, I suppose, by not mentioning like too much gender stuff in this one.
They've said both.
No, but like, are you repulsed and nauseated by... Like, the question itself doesn't have anything where it says, like, bi male, bi female...
The first question,
whatever.
are you gay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Are You Gay quiz. Step number 1, are you gay?
There's an episode of Will and Grace where Will and Grace think they're dating the same guy who's just moved into the building, and they're like, we'll get Jack to figure it out because of his very finely tuned gaydar. And then he's just like, there's a very simple question. This is the tiebreaker. Are you gay? Because the other thing was, what was it? It was like, what are the magazines in his bathroom?
Yeah.
And they were like, one is Vogue and one is like basketball or something. They're like, the answer will be in the third one. And they said, it's Vanity Fair. And he went, unless it's Vanity Fair. Anyway, no, I'm not repulsed or nauseated by any kind of fun time. And final question, do you worry that you are LGBTQ+?
I don't worry I worry that you are. Just because of what you're doing for the community. I don't think it's good branding. God, I've been shot.
Well, here are the options. No, because it's okay to be gay. No, I don't really think about it. And yes, I think about it a lot. Do I worry that I'm LGBT? I mean, I'm going to have to obviously go with the... Like, it's okay to be gay. Yeah, like, no, I don't worry about it. I worry that other people aren't.
Yeah, right.
And I feel sorry for them.
I feel so bad for straight people.
Yeah.
They're the reason board games were invented. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Ew, being straight, that is a board game. Consequences.
The game of life.
Should be called fucking Monopoly, do you know what I'm saying? No, because it's okay to be gay. So, am I gay? Oh, I'm Pan!
I'm
Are
Pan
you Pan? Yeah, I'm
Welcome
Pan.
to Pan's Labyrinth.
I'm Pan's Labyrinth!
Yeah.
Okay, you're Pan's Labyrinth, and I'm Pan Fried. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Oh, pansexual. Okay, so Marilyn, talk us through our results.
Okay, I read at a 9-year-old reading level.
Yeah, that's why I'm really looking forward to hearing this.
Tum-ti-tiddle-ti-tum-ti-ti. So, Pan. It's this quiz's opinion, which I like. I like that they've said.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is not gospel. It's not set in stone.
Although, if you deviate from this, shot.
Yeah.
Shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's this quiz's opinion that you might be Pan. You may be bi, though as there is some overlap. Mm-hmm. What? Oh, you may be bi though, as there is some overlap.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask me any question. This is so nice.
Right?
Jinx, you're such a sweetie.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. It's okay to take a while to figure things out, and it's okay to change labels sometimes too. Don't feel rushed, and as a piece of advice for any kids out there, If you're concerned that you're gay or secretly hope that you're gay,
It probably means that you are.
Yeah, remember, you are beautiful and loved and everything will be alright. Ah, Jinx! What
That's
a fucking
cute.
sweetheart you are! Honestly, for going out of the time to make this and make it a sensitive thing, not just like, what % gay are you on BuzzFeed?
Yeah.
Tell us how gay you are and we'll say which quesadilla filling you might be. Like, what? What are we doing?
Which cast member from The Office are you?
Yeah, like,
and it just comes up with pansexual.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Which cast member from The Office? I'm a mug. What?
Yeah. I am just going to quickly go into the comments and see what's happening in there.
Alright.
The top one got a result of straight. It said, I'm straight, smiley face, I do support the community. Okay, great. Kind of feel like you didn't need to take up space in this quiz.
You know how else you could have supported? Keep your nose out.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of sounds like you already knew the answer. Thanks very much. Good for you.
Thanks, Chad.
Someone with the username lesbian wine aunt
I feel like they already knew.
it just says gay,
Gay.
with 4 Y's.
Good for them.
Someone whose name is Fishy, they got by and commented accurate. And then someone's talking about being a transgender woman who identifies as a femme lesbian.
Cute.
Got married. Her wife proposed. Blah blah blah. It's kind of long. I'm not going to read it all. And then oh my god, someone said, "Yep, I am bi, but I don't know how to tell my parents."
Oh.
And then Jinx has replied, "It's okay. Just always make sure you are staying safe. You don't have to tell anyone anything until you're ready." I mean, Jinx has kind of
100%.
done all of the signing off work that we could have possibly done to wrap up this podcast.
But, like, to hone in on some points, it's absolutely fine to change your labels.
Yeah, of course it
Yeah.
is.
I remember, like...
Well, this is what I mean about vehemently saying, like, identifying as gay. But then if there's an option to say that I'm queer, I'd rather say that I'm queer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just think that it sits more comfortably with me at this point in my...
Yeah, I say...
development.
If someone asks me at the office, I just say gay because it's easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, like... Well, no one ever asks me because whenever I'm out, I'm dressed like this.
Yeah, very true.
I'm like, are you gay? I'm like...
Do you think you're hiding something from anybody?
Oh,
At this point, really?
Yeah. I mean, the dress like this...
The fucking pussy's out the bag, Marilyn.
I mean, the dress like this or they're fucking me. Like,
But even though they're fucking you, doesn't mean that they're gay.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're just a chaser.
Yeah. And when, like... if you find me attractive, that's okay. But either way, you're gay.
Yeah, exactly. Whether you think you're right or you're wrong, you're right.
I don't know.
Whether you will or you won't, you mustn't. Anyway, I mean...
Definitely maybe.
That was kind of a little bit... That was cute and that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by the answer, given on the contents of the questions, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and also if you're taking a quiz to find out if you're gay, you're something.
Yeah, do you know
We're
what I mean?
something, but like,
If you're sniffing, I mean, at some point in the future, you know, not maybe not for me, but for my children and my children's children.
Uh-huh.
By which I mean the up and coming legendary children of the ball, because I ovulate San. It would be ever so nice that it wasn't such like a tick box exercise.
Yeah,
and
totally.
and everyone could just kind of like do what they wanted to do
Yeah.
and identify however they wanted to identify. And there weren't all these kind of issues that we had to work through like a fucking workbook. Do you know what I mean?
That's true, yeah.
Like if everyone could just stand in their truth, you know, without it being controversial yet brave.
Not need to put labels on everything.
Yeah. But I'm being a romantic idealist piece of shit when I say that because there's, progress is not linear. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's some steps backwards.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Yeah. But for real though, I mean, just look at the way that trans people are being vilified at the moment because they're, kind of turned into the next boogie people or whatever, just as the same way that gay people used to be vilified, like in the 80s and 90s, still in the noughties. I mean, some people still vilify them now, but it's...
For me.
Yeah.
I'm a villain.
But I think that they summed it up very nicely.
Yeah. 100%. Well done, Jinx, for making that
well
quiz.
done, Jinx, for
and
making
being
that
such
quiz.
a sweetie about it. Like, what a Babe.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And good for us for not just covering ourselves in rainbows for this episode and wearing houndstooth instead. A different pattern problem for every podcast episode.
That is also being claimed by the gays.
It was claimed by Bob the Drag Queen for like a full year.
Yeah.
Yeah, just houndstooth.
Yeah, if you're wearing houndstooth, you're either a homosexual or Bob the Drag Queen.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, me too.
Sort of like running out of steam. That coffee's like hitting just inside. Let's go.
You could have just said, and that's all for this week.
Yeah, exactly.
You could have wrapped it up like a professional instead of just going, I'm really bored now.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing this podcast?
Oh God, too long.
Right.
I think I've been listening to too many podcasts recently where they do just kind of been like, well, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, and now I've got that exact same energy of just like, I want to go and take 1,000 pictures of us because we look great.
Oh.
And that is what LGBTQ History Month is all about.
Me.
Alright.
Bye, friends. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
London Drag Podcast.
Do they need more breasts?
Everyone needs more breasts.